Welcome back, guys. Give me a minute here. Having some connection issues, and I will be starting up some runs with feedin today. We're going to be doing T25 runs. Let's see if this is going to be working here, shall we? Not sure why my device volume's not working. Let me see here. Give me a second, guys. Alright, we should be good now, I hope. Let's go ahead and test this out here. The only way to test it out is to just jump into it. Alright. Let me log in real quick here, and welcome back. We are back here today, 2 days before Christmas. We're going to be doing our giveaway tomorrow for 150 million gold to 3 people. So keep that in mind. We are going to be doing that huge giveaway tomorrow. So that's going to be really fun. But today our main goal is to keep T25 because I have been slacking quite a bit. I've been just literally just not playing that much, merching a lot, buying stuff I shouldn't be buying, stuff like that. So I'm a little bit behind, 280,000. So I'm 20k away from being not good. I better get my winter gift here because I haven't done that in a little bit. And not much has changed today, guys. I have switched out a couple of things in my inventory. I have switched out... Let's go ahead and kill this stuff real quick. Hold on. That'd be cool if somebody actually dropped something. I switched out my chest with the... So this is my new damage loadout. Let me go ahead and swap to my damage pet. So I'm at 264,000 damage, which is okay, but the reason why I'm a little bit lower is because I'm using my Bloodstar chest, which has my crit damage in it. It has the 3, 6, 7, 8.5% crit damage in that. And then also, so I'm getting all 3 of the Goblin Legend stones right here, the Viromir stone, as well as the Siphon stone, and 4 Mentis on top of the old Mentis. So I'm getting every single crit damage gem you could possibly get in the game right now, besides the very lower ones. So I have an insane amount of crit damage. Let's go ahead and see right here. Slash stats. Crit dam. 113. That seems low. I think I'm not using my crit damage pet. So if I was using my crit damage pet right now, I'd have 20, 30, 138% crit damage, which is very high. And so, hey, what's up, man? What's up, Shark? So 138 crit damage is absolutely insane. I mean, I'll just show you right now. So if I swap to my Veilblade chest and my other one, I get more damage. So I go up 20,000 damage. But I'm going down to about 13% crit damage. So that's like a lot more than 13,000 damage. I'm going down a lot. So regardless of me going down in actual damage, I will have more by using more crit damage. Plain and simple. Especially as a rogue, it's going to be your go-to, plain and simple. I totally forgot I haven't showed everyone the elf set. I did get my elf set finished up here, full gems and everything. I have a little bit more armor than is over cap. So when it comes to temple, I have 2,000 more armor than is necessary. You need only about 20,000. But I do have it fully gemmed, ready to go. I will get the banished gems once I can. I'll get some banished gems and put them in where the radiants are, I believe. Or maybe where the hellstone is, and take out like 2 of the armor stones, and then I'll be at perfect cap. But these are really good because this proc that it gives you, the 8 out of 8 and the 4 out of 4 proc, is basically like a cosmic killer proc. So instead of using your cosmic killer full SB set to get your 60% damage reduction and your 200% damage buff, you're going to be switching to your elf set in temple, and you're going to be using this, and you're going to be praying that when you go in there to get your ward stones and your increased haste stones from your wind, that you're staying alive long enough to freeze all of the enemies and then kill them in one shot. Literally, it's that easy. I will show you real quick before I go in and do some leaderboard. What I usually do is I start in my proc set, and I'll just proc like blood bow, proc them, and then I'll swap to my elf set here, and once I freeze, insta kill, insta kill, insta kill, and then you just keep running, right? So like, especially for temple, that's going to be very good because you're not going to be dying. Look how fast I die, and not in my elf set, right? And my speed set, my safe run set, has a lot of armor, like quite a bit of armor. But the elf set, what the hell? That's not the elf set. Oh, it is. Regardless, but you have a lot more armor in the elf set. 22k. You don't want to use the elf set only because you'll get trucked. You'll just get trucked up after your buff goes down, right? So you proc, kill, proc, kill. Simple, dude. Simple. And then you can even go back to your other proc set, like your blood bow or whatever you use, and just proc and then keep running, right? But and then I usually like to go to my bio set because it clears the poison off of me and it gives me some goodness, right? But the bio set's nice because it just clears the poison after you kill a couple things, just like the SB set, except bio is a lot easier to use. Does more damage. Still really hard for a leaderboard, but obviously you get the point with the elf set. The elf set is amazing when it comes to being able to one-shot stuff. So like in Dune Elite and stuff like that, it's going to be very helpful. Alright, I do need to start running ASAP because I've been slacking lately. I think I'm going to have to do all the killing here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to my arcane pet. See if I can do it that way. And I have a coffee coming here on DoorDash, so I'm going to need to AFK here in just a second for like 1 minute, not even that long. A couple minutes, they'll be here. But yeah, guys, so we're going to start running here pretty soon. Nothing really new with my speed set. I just have, like, you know, the standard. I think I did upgrade this one. Pardon me. But other than that, everything's pretty much the same. I do want to get a better enchant on my bow, even though it's a total of 31.8, but it's alright. Is he AFK or like DC or something? I think someone added me. I have a hard time. Before you guys add me, you gotta let me know what's up. How's it going? Assessive Fury 4702, what's good? How's everyone else doing in here watching? And if these are any of you guys on my friend request list, you have to let me know because I have too many people requesting me. and I have way too many friends as is that are always online. It's so hard to find people. So please just let me know who you are and I'll add you. But other than that, I just can't. It's just I have too much. There's too many people. Siomaz, if you're watching right now, I can add you. You just gotta say something in chat. Or say something in game, it doesn't matter. Alright, he looks like he's back. Okay. Looks like you are, okay. So I use two different pets. I use Heroic Kitsune with Heroic Kitsune here, and that makes it so I can just get a ton of damage, and then I proc my Cosmic Killer, my Blood Bow charge, and then I just run through everything. I will be running next week, but probably just T25 again, something mellow. And I swapped to my Frostfire. Frostfire is the best when it comes to killing bosses, just because of the ×2, and does 4.9 million damage, of course. But the damage is not that great in Elite, obviously. So I go in, proc Cosmic Killer, proc my Emo Bracelet, proc Kraken Bow, use Frostfire, and then swap to my damage set. And usually it kills them. So it is nice having Feed because he uses Ghostly, but not necessary. Because I'm running slow anyways, just trying to kill things with my Blood Bow. Jeez, I'm running slow. Do I have an elixir on? Yes, I do, okay. It's nice using the Arcane Pet with haste because he gives you enough time to swap to your Frostfire before the boss. And for me, personally, I know it's like, I have to have all my buffs to kill this boss. Like that time, yeah, that was a little bit sketchy, but let's see if I have all of my damage elixirs on right now. Yeah, I do, okay. Interesting. I'll just go ahead and use a couple more of those. Let me see if my coffee's here. It is almost here, so after this one I'm going to... a couple minutes, actually. Should be fine. Alright, so I didn't switch to my Kitsune there. Doesn't really matter because I already got my procs, but... usually you want to have one person clear, one person kill the boss, and for some reason we haven't been doing that. It seems faster just for me to do both, but when it comes to like running with like Sin or another mage or a warrior, I will say that you just want to clear, you just want to pull and clear. Like let me just set this real quick. So usually you just want to grab. I don't want to proc, and you just want to grab all the mobs and then have him proc on them, and then he has to kill all of the mobs, and then if he does that successfully without leaving any behind like that, and that's why I have the banish pet here, right? Because my banish pet, like it just did, can banish it, and I can swap right over. So can I try the evil set in Dune Veil? Yeah, at one point I will, but I'm running leaderboard right now, buddy. I can't do it right now. I'm trying to keep up on the leaderboard. So, yep, you stay in this set. I'm just gonna grab everything, and since I can't proc in this set, see how he gives me Ghostly? Boom. Bring it right back to him, and then he's gonna kill everything. My pet might be able to get the stragglers, since he can banish. Boom. Done. Right to the gate, I have my procs. I can run up to the boss, use my Kraken Bow, and fail my proc. So, there you go. Yeah, I should have waited a split second more. Ugh. And that's why this boss sucks. Do I have everything I need? Yeah. That was unfortunate. I think I missed something. I don't know what proc I missed, but I know I missed something. I didn't look up there. Didn't feel good. If anybody needs any of those ice dragon scales, I don't use them, so I just grab everything up here at 6.5 speed or whatever I'm at that point. Bring it to him. Let my pet banish anything I can. Swap to my other pet. Parry is the only pet you can really use that's gonna let you have your cooldown still for swapping. That one was a little bit better, but I still failed that one. Something's going on here. Maybe I'll go back to the other one and just see how that does, because it technically gives me more damage. I just don't like missing all that crit damage, I'm gonna be honest. It's only 13%, but like it feels like a lot, but maybe having that 20,000 more damage would be better. So we're gonna try that again. Because that didn't feel good. Usually it feels really, really smooth when I'm killing the boss. Alright, boom. Perfect timing. Alright, so I'm gonna just charge in. Proc my Kraken bow. Okay. No, it's something... Stop attacking. Just let me do this one. I'm having an existential crisis on this boss right now for some reason. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to kill it instantly in one proc. So something's going on right now. And I don't know what. You proc on monsters, I'll kill the boss? That doesn't come out right. You proc. Okay. Hold on just a second, okay? Is the coffee here? Alright, give me 1 second. We'll figure out whose is whose. After this one, I'll be right back. Alright. So I'm procking there. Okay. Something's going on. What the hell, dude? It felt better that time, but still, it's just still kind of weird. Alright, guys. I will be right back in like 1 minute. Alright. I do not, sorry. Okay, there we go. Got my coffee. Let's do this. So I'm two procking them, yes, but I'm using Cosmic Killer and then Kraken Bow, proccing the Kraken Bow for the dot, and then swapping to my damage set. But this time I swapped to my more damage set, I guess you could say. Dang it, I almost procced there. I don't want to proc, I just want to grab the stuff and bring it to him. Okay, and then I can swap to my other pet, and I should be good. Okay, Cosmic Killer, proc the Kraken Bow, and then just kill him. Okay, that's a lot easier. That's better. That's better. Do you have the full blood set? Because that's kind of what I use. I don't use just a blood bow ever because it's not that great. I mean, it's still good. Don't get me wrong, but you're like the whole set is just so much better. What the hell? Oh, I procced, darn it. That's not good. I procced my helm. At least it's not that long of a cooldown. Okay, I'm good to go in. Proc Cosmic Killer. Proc my bow. And that one's not good. Saw that one coming. Patience is the key here. Nope, sorry. I am not answering that question. Like, for real. There's some questions I have no problem answering, but like stuff like that is just like, dude, if you can't figure out the price of like a 200,000 to 1 million item, like I have no hope for you. It's anywhere from 1 gold to 1 million or 2 million. How's that? Swap pets, good to go. Cosmic Killer. There we go. Alright, I'm back in the rhythm. There we go. There's that like cadence to it, you know? Like when he goes up and then about to come down, that's when you can charge in and do your damage. It's a weird, like you have to run like 2,000-3,000 times before you actually start to really feel that cadence, but it's there. One shot. Yeah, I would just wait for those eye prices to go up and then just try to get the pieces should be fairly cheap for the most part. I don't know why I started proccing here. That's not good. Oh well. It's too late now, it already happened. I was doing that all for week 1. Is Veil already work the same as Blood Artifact? Yes, but it doesn't last as long and it's not as it's about as the same, but you gotta have a good damage set for that artifact AoE to do a lot of damage. Like, I don't always get the artifact proc. I either get blood or the artifact. It's weird. Like, I can if you don't get one, you'll get the other, right? Because my proc set has blood artifact and my damage set has the veil. So if I don't get the artifact from the proc from my proc set, then I'll get it from my damage set when I'm doing my damage. Blood does not... What? Blood reflect damage? I think the only one that reflects damage is like... Yeah, I don't know what... I don't think anything reflects damage. Yeah, no. Patience. Boom, dead. You gotta assassinate him, dude. That's for warriors, bro. Rogues don't do that. Rogues get a powerful aura because we're the best. Just freaking warriors. They were getting buffed for so long. Now it's our time. Okay. 1 sec. Jesus. Keeping this is so annoying. Keeping this rank 25. People are actually like playing this week. Last week it was super easy. I played more last week though. I'll just let my pet just banish it. So yeah, Veil Artifact is different for Rogue, and the Veil Artifact does this for Mage. It does chance on hit to ignite a nearby enemy with a solar dot. So yeah, Mages have a better artifact than Warriors, but Warriors have the worst one there is. %25 chance to banish, and it feels like he never does. Yeah, maybe a month or two and the prices will be higher for the eyes. 30 million, 40 million. But yeah, this happens every Christmas. Well, the last Christmas also, where they go cheap. No, it's not pointless. It's definitely not, because Veil will give you an insane amount of damage. you're going to get 135% strength from the 3-piece. So I would get yourself the helm, because the helm's the best. I'd get the helm, the belt, and the artifact. Well, for a warrior, helm, belt, bracelet would be better. Probably. I'm just guessing. I got Vietnamese iced coffee with boba. So freaking good, dude. So good. That's what's keeping me going. And remember, everybody, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow is the day we're going to be getting that giveaway. Someone's going to be walking away with 50 million. And then, well, 3 people are going to be walking away with 50 million each, which is enough to get another piece of gear. Or a cool vanity, or almost a cool aura. Super speed. Heck. Veil set's going to be the new damage set, though, so never pointless to get it, because you're going to want to get the highest level gear, period. Like, you don't want to be using Kraken anymore. Kraken's good for Elder, but not for Dune. Turn down the game volume, and that way hopefully you guys can hear me better. Oh, I forgot about the eye. I think I have 2. This is my 3rd one, but I bought one for like 10 million, I think. Give me a second, guys. Alright, sorry. I got a phone call there. Unexpected, but important phone call. Super speed. Keep running. That's super fast.
Bobby, that tea is so good. That tea is so yummy.
Why would we?
It's yummy.
That's good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm a little bit busy streaming right now, though, okay? I'm really glad you enjoyed the tea. Who said that? Oh my god, you both don't want to stop farming. I'm not farming, dude. I'm just trying to make sure people don't want to get ahead of me. Because if I stop right now, then people are going to start moving. That's just how it goes. What do you mean? I'm not farming anything. I wish I was. Yeah, you got to catch them on the way down. And it's super smooth. Whoops, I forgot to put on my aura, dude. What is going on with me? Can't even see it. I like this one because you just really can't even see it. And then there's just hands popping out of the ground. Did I get any good loot from this event? I've only gotten these. I got the ribbon flare wings, and then I got the other wings last week, right? The cryo heart ones. But week 3, I'm only farming the weapons, the vanity weapons. Those are going to be sweet. I'm going to get the daggers, the bow, and the chakrams. The buck ones. Those vanity weapons for week 3 look awesome. So I'm going to be just farming T50 for the title, or maybe T25 because it'll be easy. But we'll see. It's always this easy when you're able to run fast. Like, it's usually pretty quick and easy. Good evening. Maybe you're busy now. It's 2 a.m. here. Asleep. I hope. Hey, let's run some right now. I forgot. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm streaming also, by the way. Hey, I said I was going to run with the guildie a while ago. I'm sorry. I totally forgot about him, and I feel like kind of bad. He's going to be sleeping soon, so let me just run like about 10 or 20 with him. It'll be a little bit more carrying, but... Alright, well, let me just run with him. I want to make sure that it's fair. And he's a good dude. He's cool. Alright, where is this? Where is he? What the hell? He's not in the guild anymore? Are you not in the guild anymore? Well, that was weird. I think the week 3 leaderboard will be kind of hard. Because it's just one of those things. Looks like he went asleep. So it'll be easy enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel bad. He disappeared. There he is. He went offline. Oh well. I mean, I'll play with him any other time. I totally forgot. Yeah, it's alright. It happens. I'll play with him next time. Super smooth. Oh, it just gets so tedious after a while of running like this. But it is fast. It is fast. Come on, banish him. There we go, finally. Took long enough. I guess I'll get another Halo here in a minute. Or maybe some Frostfire furniture. That's probably what I'll do. There, I got back in the rhythm of that. Yeet. Yeet. Sorry. Prone to outbursts sometimes. Can't wait for this to be over. I feel like I've been doing this. I really have been doing this almost 2 weeks now. It's just getting so boring. I'm ready for Dune. I'm ready to go back to Duneville and destroy stuff with the elf set. For sure. Because this is like, bleh. It is kind of harder to kill stuff with the elf set just because other people kill stuff so quick, so. But it is a good filler. Like, you use it in between other stuff, and it's really good. I hope I'm not getting sick, dude. Fuck. I don't like this. Maybe it does look decent with this aura, though. Maybe I'll keep it for this aura. You can actually see it a little bit better. Interesting. I usually hate that background. Uh-oh, that was a close one. See, I'm doing like no damage. in my speed set because all it's for is just running, not proccing. My pet did more damage than me, almost, because when he banishes stuff, it like does something crazy. I don't even know. You son of a bitch, die! Wait a minute. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I was like broke, dude. Jesus. I forgot last night I bought Blizzora for like 1.7 or like 1 billion pure and like a bunch of keys because I was like, screw it, I might as well. Which reminds me, I should take these. Maybe they'll sell one day. I don't know. They're kind of, keys are like really low price right now. I don't like it. F. I messed up there. I should have waited a split second. Well, I guess I should get 300k, and then I will feel safe. Good time to invest in 5 million keys for those that want to make gold. It's very smart because they will go up to, no matter what, they will go up to 6 million, and usually they might go up to like 6.6, 6.8, sometimes even 10. But yeah, very smart to stack some. I messed up there again. What's going on? Do I not have? I think that's what it is. No? Weird. Oh, I'm running out of kits. That's not good. Hopefully I have enough to get to... Yeah, go buy some, brother. Absolutely. I would definitely go buy some. Definitely a smart thing to do. And also, I have some if you I have a couple. I could probably sell you for 5. Just let me know how many you need. Ow. That hurts. Oh, is he already in there? Darn it. Okay. Smooth, smooth. Why did I proc there? Whoops. It's just habit sometimes. I don't know why I do that. Damn. For real? Alright, I'm gonna go grab a couple ibuprofen. I'll be right back while he kills this one. Okay. Should be good. I missed the pet still. I don't think the server registered me. My max MS is, well, with Ghostly and my speed set and everything, it's like 7 point something. Right now was probably less than 6 because I'm using my non-proc set. So it's probably like 5.7, but my normal speed set is like 6.0. This one right here, this safe run one, this one is 6.0. But I have my Kraken chest, and as you notice, it just procced. And I don't want that to happen, so I use a little bit less speed, and I just use my no proc set. That way I don't proc anything. But it's still very fast. It's just missing like 9 ms, 9 movement speed. Because for this set I use this one, which is like, 24 instead of 36. But this one procs, and it's annoying as hell. So I need to sell some of those Ice Dragon skills. Jesus Christ, dude. No way right now. That's crazy. Alright, I guess I'll just keep 1,000. You'd think they'd be worth a little bit more, but nope. No way. I messed up that one. Something fierce. That sucks. Okay, I didn't want to be weird. I was eating the rest of my boba. It would have sounded fucking disgusting if I was just eating it on microphone, so excuse me there. Power. Yes, sir. Straight power. Especially when I go to this set. This is the power right here. Who the hell is calling me, dude? Hold on a second, guys. Hello? All right, sorry about that. Took way longer than I thought. I had to talk to one of my clients on the phone about some stuff that's going on in their life. So, like, yeah, if some of you guys don't know, I do peer support. So I'm basically like everybody's best friend. I don't know the best way to look at it is like if you need help, if you're struggling mental health, everything like that. Like I'm the guy to talk to. I'm the dude. Not just to talk to, but just like to listen, to help, to bring up ideas about how to better yourself, whatever the case may be. So I had somebody calling me about some stuff that's going on with them. So I had to help them with that, but I was able to somehow play still. Thank you guys, and welcome in Zim, Mustafa. Hi, King Black. I knew my friend's name is Mustafa. My friend, wiser guy. Well, empathy. Yeah, I mean, I have empathy because I've been there and I've done that. Right? I've been homeless. I was traveling. I hitchhiked. I've done everything. I've literally worked so many different jobs. Concrete. I've worked kitchen jobs where I was, washing dishes. I've worked in a medical field where I was poking people's fingers for blood samples, taking people's vitals, all sorts of stuff. Like, I don't know how I've gotten so many jobs, but that's the thing. Like, out here in Arizona and Phoenix, there's so many jobs. But the one that I love the most is just talking to people and just helping people with stuff that they need to overcome. Like drugs, mainly alcohol, drugs and alcohol, gambling, people who are gamblers, stuff like that. That's a huge part of it. People who, everything, like literally everything, anything. I've been there. I've played golf, and I've with neurosurgeons, and I've smoked weed with people on the street. So it's like I am able to get along with anyone and everyone, thankfully, and it definitely helps with the job I do. But we're doing good here. We're getting some runs in. I'm almost 300K. This is going to be a very big relief once I get to 300K. I can't even see this aura. I shouldn't have paid 500 for it. I should have paid 350. That's what Talal said it was worth. But my dumbass paid 500. You can see it a little bit better on this screen because it's kind of far back. So you can see that I have the aura and the wisp. Both are leaderboard. I thought these were tier 5 leaderboard, but someone said they were tier 10. I don't know about that. How's it going, Alvarez? I was 12K when I streamed? What do you mean? Oh, you mean points? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been doing a lot. I don't think I streamed this week at all, dude. Actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think I streamed maybe this week. Oh, I did at the beginning. You're right. No, you're right. Yeah. Right at the beginning I did. Like right when the other one ended. Yeah. So, I will let you guys know since there's like a few people in here right now. Tomorrow is going to be the 150 million gold giveaway. I will also be giving away let me see if I have any other stuff to give away here. Like, oh, I could give away like an evil elf shield staff. Yeah, I'll give away these things right here. Oh, when the elite was bugged. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. I got a warrior Doomstrike cap I can give away. This will be the extra stuff that I give people. This stuff I'm keeping. I am keeping an extra winter wealth set. Where the fuck is that other... Wait, is this extra? I might be able to give that away. Hold on, I'm gonna have to check. Okay, so let's just go see right now together. I'm gonna go check my stash right now and just see if I have the other full elf set in my stash. Uh-oh. Did I sell it, dude? No. Did I do a stupid thing? Oh no. Did I sell my extra set? What the fuck? Where is it, dude? Am I stupid? Okay, alright, here we go. Okay, I am stupid. I'm just stupid and stoned. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have an extra one, guys. Some warriors in luck. Elf set was selling for 400 to 500 million. I have the full set, but mine's probably worth a shitload more because I have these gems in here alone are like 300 million. And then I have 3 radiant natures for the 15% health. Plus I have the 13% health cake stone. I got armor on here, 4%, 50, plus all the armor stones. I got 3% all, which is not that great, but it's whatever. I actually don't even need that. I could try to get something else because you don't need damage. You need armor to stay alive. 2% damage, 75% armor, not that great. 3% all. The elf set's really great. The elf set's really good because obviously you just one-shot everything. I was showing some people earlier. I'll show you real quick. One more time. Let me see. So I usually start off with my, like I was saying, I start off with my other proc here, my blood bow. I blood bow proc, and then I swap to my elf set, and then once I'm in my elf set, well, I'm already killing stuff like instantly, but yeah, I should have just, let me just do that one more time. Let me just do this. I'll only use the elf set so you guys can see. So that's that. I mean, it's amazing, right? Plus, I have those 3 ward stones that procced for all the absorbs. And you're going to use this set instead of Cosmic Killer. So I'll still be able to proc my blood bow. And then just swap to my elf set here. I already procced my Cosmic Killer. Whoops. Never mind, that's not going to work. But yeah, so I mean, it's really, really good, but it's going to be good for Temple. That's pretty much it, you know? Because you're going to be able to freeze stuff. You're going to pull everything to one pack and then just freeze it. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's really, really not that bad. I like it. Let me see if I can... Whoa. Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake, dude. And then you just swap to your other gear, right? And then just proc your blood bow with everything else. So it's like you get both. It's not just one you get both. And the reason why that's good is because you'll be able to do the boss. Like, you could clear all the temple mobs, right? You clear all the temple mobs. Boom, done. You're good to go. And then you move on. And you got the boss, right? And that's probably why it's going to be amazing. So don't sleep on it. Don't be stupid. Get your elf set. It's not that bad to craft. I crafted mine all by myself. You know, it's really not that bad. I didn't use platinum. So you just gotta, and right now it's a lot cheap. It's really a lot cheaper to get the snow silvers. You can get the snow silvers here. These you can get from brooding grounds. Don't use your points on this. You can just get your snow silvers here for 2K. Or if you're smart, you could just buy them on the auction house for like $1 million each. Let's see. Don't forget to make your Eye of the Frost Worms. And 2K each for the recipes. Don't buy them unless you have a lot of gold. Just get the recipes like that. I am going to go to my house real quick and buy some Frostfire furniture before I forget. Oh, whoops. I forgot to change it, dude. That's supposed to be a secret village here. Pack. Oh, I have 7 spots already. So the good things to buy, if no one ever realizes, you can go all the way to winter and go all the way over here, all the way to the right, and you can buy awesome furniture with the points. And since I already have the elf set, don't mind if I do. I'm going to get myself a nice little... And I'm already out of points. Can you see? Look at that. 8,000 points I had, and now I'm already out. So, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but... What holders do I have here? Banner. Aura. Wisp. Weapon. Okay, I got all the stuff right here. I'm going to have a friend make my house a little bit better. I'm going to have them do it. I want to clear this wall up and make a whole area for all this stuff. And then I'm going to straighten my auras up as well. But right now I'm going to switch auras real quick here. Because I think that this aura is really cool. But it's just... You can't really see it that well. So it's going to go back to the crib. Let's go ahead and put this back. What the hell am I doing here? Let's go put on my Frosty. Black Terror. Black Terror. So that's, yeah, so I got both of those leaderboard auras. I just need the Red Terror Wisp. The Cthulhu Wisp one. But yeah, so that's the collection. It's getting a little bit better. A few more auras in here. Shadow Mechanubis aura. I guess I could put this right here. Who's calling me, dude? Hold on a second, guys. I'm getting spammed. Let's see who this is. That's spam for sure, dude. It's even said potential spam. I shouldn't even answer that shit. Alright, so I'm impressed how STS is improving the game too, MCZ. I really am. I think it's awesome. I think they're doing an amazing job at everything. Did that jump scare you? Some people get spooked. Spooked. It did scare you? I love it. I love that thing. When you turn all of your house items on, it pops up like a little spooky scare. It's funny. Alright, I need to get my ass back to running, I guess. Jesus. I'm ready, I guess, whenever you are. Whoa, that is not what I said. I'm ready, I guess. Your heart jumped? Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Where did I put that coffin anyways? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there, yeah. So you could click on it and it does it. It's over there by the rabbit. What number on the leaderboard am I? That's a good question. I think I'm like rank 18. Sup, Apple Sap? Let's see. I'm at rank 19. So I figured if I get to rank, if I get to 300k, or like I want to get to like 305k, right? And I should be okay. And feedin is just getting tons of points with us together. He's fine. Yeah, he's just fine. I'm not. No.
Okay.
So we will just go ahead and get some more runs in. Might as well. Every 100 runs is 20k points. I'm not sure, but I know that we were running like 18,000 an hour. Me and Sin were running about 18k an hour. I think me and Feed could do it too, but he just has to proc at the right time. I just grab all of them and then pull them right to the corner. And they should all be right here usually. And when we can kill them all in one proc like that, it is perfect. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh no, I need to change my... There we go. That should work. Oh, come on. I need to check and make sure I have my elixirs on. I guess I do. I don't know how much longer, but 22 minutes. Okay, cool. So I should be okay for now. Ice Crystal, yeah, Ice Crystal, she's been doing good. She's been playing nonstop. See, if this was a real leaderboard, like Labyrinth, if this was like Labyrinth leaderboard, it would be like, yeah, everyone would be around 500-600k probably. But these leaderboards aren't that sweaty anymore because the rewards aren't that great. That's pretty much it. When the rewards aren't that great, the players who are really, really good don't play. I saw it in your vids, but is it like a pet AA, that fire smoke thing behind you? Yeah, this thing right here that is my pet. Oh, which one are you talking about? Because the smoke is the pet. The fire is my speed set. Any 2.2 speed set gives you flames. But the pet is the one that does the smoke. I didn't get my proc here. This is going to be horrible. Yeah, I didn't get my chest proc. That was ridiculous. Garbage. Yeah, that's my flamethrower speed set. I love that thing. I got it for really cheap. I got it for a lot less than I should have. Mine had 6 armor stones in it, and I paid 1 radiant finesse gem. Radiant finesse gems right now are 120, 110 million. But back then, it was the first Radiant Finesse gem in the game because I won the first Tier 5 event. Which was a Cursed Astrolith event. I won that event and I got the first Radiant Finesse. Well, a few other people did as also, but I sold it for this speed set, and then I put the Mantises in. But that other person awakened it, and I decided to keep it because of the 3% all, plus the 18% is very rare. You don't get that a lot. 19% is not that great. I should probably try to awaken that with like 30% or like at least 25, but it's so expensive, it's not even worth it sometimes. Like I'm already at 6.0, so well 6.0 when I have my other speed set on with my Kraken chest. This one's probably like not as fast. .85 with no Razor Shield, so I'd be 5.95. 6.5. It's not bad actually, but my other one's like 6.9, maybe 7.0, maybe even. No, I think it's like 6.7 or 8. But I have 6. Yeah, 5.8 is good. 6.5 is better, but this is even better. This is the fastest I have. And I don't even know what it is. I would have to hit both my buffs to see. I could try to do it, actually. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see what it is. .1. 7.17. That's insane. So if I had my ultimate as well, it would be 8.17. So that's not bad. See, I would love to get 36% on my SB chest, the one I have right now. That would be ideal. But it's so hard. It is so freaking hard to get something like this. It's impossible, dude. Yeah, with the heroic parry I can get pretty fast, but I wanna go back to my other setup. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep this damage. I wanted to go back to my other setup here. So this gives me 10% haste for 8 seconds. But I won't be using that. What does this give me? 4% dex, 7% speed. Yeah, let's just go back to it. I want to just go back to it and just see. I'm losing some damage, but I want to just test it out. .5. So you need at least 4.0 to win events in leaderboard. That was what was told to me, and when I did that, when I got 3.9, 4.0, I realized that I was actually able to win events. When I have, also you have to have a little bit of time, obviously, too, on your hands. But if you got both of those things, then you're going to be able to win events for sure. All right, let's see if this is better, this damage set. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm keeping the crit damage. Screw that. Yep. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. Have fun. Be safe, okay? Sorry. Someone was leaving. I was using both. So this one is parry. This is parry AA and gives me 6.17. But the ghostly gave me 7.17. Oh wow, my pet's actually banishing stuff. Would you look at that? Just playing for fun, you don't have time for leaderboard. I understand, man, and that's nothing wrong with that. I love playing for fun. I'm playing for fun right now. Yeah, I like this aura a lot better with the Frosty Ground Wisp. You just want to be able to keep up with players. I would suggest getting a Heroic Ghostly, because if you're at 3.7 right now and you use Ghostly, at least you'll be at 4.7, right? But you still people. I'm faster than even like. I don't know. I'm fast. I'm as fast as most players. 6.0 speed is timed leaderboard run fast. Like that's what Demon and all those guys are. Shark and all those guys are probably 6.0, 6.2. 6.5, like crazy stuff, and then they also proc their other stuff too. So, yeah. I gave my blood chalks for Soul Harvest daggers. Was it worth? What were your awakes? See what he says. I need to get Soul Harvest daggers still. Using Ven speed set with 19% MS already and Momentum Bracelet that I have to awake. Yeah. Don't forget to get yourself a Secret Slayer belt, because it gives watch. I'll show you. So and they're pretty cheap, dude, but you really want to get one of these, okay? Because look, it gives you 15% movement speed. Period. Like right off the bat, dude. Okay? Like people need to stop sleeping on these things. 15% movement speed. The only reason I'm using this one is because it gives me 5% more dex, 5% more strength. 5.5k dex, 100% gold loot set. I can keep up. Well, the main thing is speed. I can help you with, trying to find the good items for your speed set. The most important ones are Star Beast artifact, because it gives you 15% by itself. So whatever you get, you're going to have 15% on top of that. The second most important thing is, like you said, momentum. The level 91 gives you 25 instead of 20, which is nice. And then the next important thing is your either SB, because SB gives you 15, I think, or it gives you 10 maybe. Yeah, that was a great deal. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You're definitely gonna. Let me change my title now. I think it's time to go back to something else. Soul daggers. They can't be more than 110. 5.5k dex is good, dude. That's not that fast. I'm not even going as fast as I could, but it is fast. Don't get me wrong, it is fast. Don't have the gold to spend right now. I first got to get better gear, then speed. I'm able to keep up right now, so it's all right. Yeah, if you can keep up, then that's cool. But I would suggest if you play more than your friends and you know whatever you just play more and you're like solo a lot and you need the gear and the damage, then for sure. But if you have friends and you can play with people, then I would suggest getting speed because you can always get damage later. Speed is more important. But maybe not. It all depends. That for me it is because I run leaderboards, but maybe not for you. Old gears and shit, yeah. I would definitely just try to get gear then first. And I would suggest like hell. I mean, if you can make the evil elf set, like it's going to be better than SB for sure. Or just start getting your blood set or your dune set. I would just start getting your dune set if I were you. I wouldn't even start, I don't know. What are you using the SB Good Awake with the speed set? Yes, I sure am. I'm using SB Artifact for my speed set. I'm using Zarus helm. I would rather be using a SB helmet for the helmet, but I got 30% on that, so I mean you can't complain. I have the Star Beast armor. That's not what I usually use, but I usually use the 36% speed on that. But you definitely want to be using the Star Beast because it doesn't proc. So you don't want to be procking stuff in your speed set because you want to be able to swap to your damage set and then proc. And then I use this because there's no proc. It gives me 15% gold loot, and it gives me 15% all stats. Momentum, and then of course the flame set. You don't need the flame set. You could get the other one if you if you get the level 81 Ablaze set. That one's just as good. It just misses crit damage on each item, and it doesn't have the 10% movement speed on each ring. So it still has the flames, and it still has the 2.2 speed, but it doesn't have the extra dex, crit damage, or 10% movement speed, which is really nice to have. You're less forced to get really good awakes on the rings when you have that extra 10% on each of them. I'm still using Kraken Staff and level 81 Legendary. Yeah, I remember those days. Good times. But I don't know if I should wait for Veil or go for Star Beast. I would probably just wait for Veil. Make sure you're crafting your Platinum tier. Yeah, as Sek said, 6785, he said he went for Veil first and then SB. That's smart. I would do the same thing. You could craft your... I don't even remember what I was going to say, but probably wasn't that important. Oh yeah, craft your freaking Eye of the Frostworm if you haven't. Like, that's very important because that's at least, right now it's 10 million gold, but later on it'll be like 28 to 35 million gold, if not 40. And you craft those by getting the Platinum tier, and then you can craft it, you know. Like, it's not that bad, yeah. But definitely do it because you want to have those. Hey, my pet actually banished 2 people. That's awesome. Oh, 3. Wow, that was the record for this. Won't Veil get lower in price with time since they're new? I think that they're going to not, like, for this week and next week, they will all be lowering in price. But you got to be very, very, very careful because after they're gone from these chests, it's going to be a lot more expensive to get Veil. Because this is one of the biggest events. This is where people should be getting their keys. This is where people should be trying to get the pieces, because later on you're not going to be able to do it. It's gonna people aren't going to be opening locks like they are right now, because there's a platinum sale right now, and you're going to get like higher chances of getting gear right now than any other time. So if you don't get your items right now, you're going to have to wait months probably for them to go back down. They have a chance of actually going up right after these events end, right after Christmas event ends. But there's another thing that's good, is that usually there's an event right after this event. So there might be like a week off, there might be like a couple days off, we don't know yet. But there could possibly be another event. And like Temple is coming in January, I know that. I forgot what comes after Christmas. It's been so long. It's been a year. I'll have to go check the roadmap, but wanted to wait for Lovecraft. Lovecraft is after Temple, so Temple's in January usually. So we're going to see another Temple event. And then, yeah, we'll see. But I am looking forward to running Temple with the Elf set and with full gems and stuff. I just need to... Hopefully there's an Awaken event, because I need to get Arcane Awakens for my gear so I can get at least 7% dex on each item. I'm so tired of having 4%, 5%, sometimes 6, but I need 7 or 8 for sure. Because all my pieces are like, well, this one's good because it's got 30% crit damage, but my helm, 4%, 1% damage is good. That's why I kept that. Chest, 4% dex, 4% dex, like 5% dex, 4% dex, 15% speed, 5% dex, 4% dex, 2% damage, so that's why I kept that. Yeah, 30% crit damage is the bee's knees. This right here is probably worth about like $1 billion gold, but I got it for like 175 because someone was panic selling. So they didn't, I don't know why they were selling it so cheap, but I said, hey, I'll buy it off you. It was on the auction house. I was like, hey, screw it, I'll get it. I instantly grabbed that thing. I was like, or it might have been like 275, but still, it was so worth it. It's so worth it. So hopefully this guy just banishes a bunch of stuff. There we go. Cool. Swap to my other pet. Go in there, proc Cosmic Killer, proc my bow, and then kill. Can't afford belt right now, so what do you think I should buy? Veil, helm, and armor? I think that the most important pieces are probably right now for you. If you don't have a Mortal bracelet, then I would suggest getting the Veil Blade bracelet, the helm, and the artifact. Those 3 are probably going to be your best bet when you can get the belt. But the chest is like, if you have the blood chest. If you don't have the blood chest, then get the chest, the helm, and the artifact. Or the chest, the helm, and the bracelet. You know what I mean? But if you do have... like, it all depends on if you have blood chest. Because this proc is better. The Apple, this one, the proc of the blood chest is way better. So you're going to want to do that. If you have it. I don't even use my real proc set. You don't have it? What do you use? Kraken? If you're using Kraken, just get the Veil helm, chest, and bracelet. Those are the cheapest things. If you don't have the Kraken, if you don't have any like chest that gives you any proc, get the Veil chest, the Veil helm, and the Veil bracelet. That's going to be your best bet, dude. And do it ASAP, because the prices right now, like I paid probably 200 million, close to 200 million per piece. I paid 340 million for my artifact, and right now they're like 150. So don't be stupid right now. If you can somehow get it, get it. And then obviously the next pieces that would be cheap would be the Veil. I don't see any in there. Let's see if there are any. No. Let's see if there's any other classes. Jesus. Yeah, this is ridiculous. There's no... That's why it's so expensive, because it's got 30% speed. Yes, you cannot resell them. You're right. You're absolutely right. But that's good. You should not be reselling your items. You should be using them. The only way I made gold in this game is because I was able to, well, not only win leaderboards, but drop items and kill bosses and stuff. Like, if you're not able to do stuff, then, you're right, there will be a level 91 stuff, arcanes, but not for a year. So, if you want to be sitting there in the expedition camp for a year, have fun, buddy, but I will not. I will have full radiant gems on all of my gear and be happy because I'll be able to kill stuff. Let's see what the guild's saying. I only have trainer kits, sorry. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if I can kill him. I don't know if I have my damage elixir up right now. Let's see. Nope. I will be giving some of these away tomorrow also. Not that, but I'll be giving away the heroic haste trainer kit, the damage trainer kits, the arcane trainer kits for both, so people can start unlocking their pets, as well as that gold. I have a 80 million gold budget right now, so it's either Star Beast or wait a little bit for Veil. Well, Star Beast is always good to have because obviously you're still going to be getting your Cosmic Killer buff in a lot of scenarios. Like, it's 200% damage and 60% damage reduction. So not having Cosmic Killer is not an option, really. Like, I usually proc it before every single boss encounter, every single time I'm about to pull and kill stuff. Like, if I were to pull and kill stuff right here, I would proc it before I proc my blood bow. Yo, what's up, Joy Boy?
Bobby, Katrina wasn't all. Can I wrap a present now?
Yes, you can. Is it on the counter out there?
I know.
It should be. Or I'll do it later, Mom, okay? Don't worry about it. I'll do it later. Two days till Christmas and I'm still wrapping people's presents. I can't. Yeah, it's just so much presents. Like, why? Yeah, people are active all the time, I would say. Well, most of the time, not all the time. I've been streaming about 2 hours now. 6 out of 6 Star Beasts is it. I mean, yes, I would say it's one of those things, right, that you really do need, and mainly only for this right here. Stacking 200% damage. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if you don't have that, like, if I didn't have that 200% damage while I was killing this boss here, I would not be able to kill him. Period. In Elite. So, I don't know. That's my thought process. Like, most people, I would say 9 out of 10 people are using, like right now, Cosmic Killer. Boom, I got it. Swap to my Kraken Bow, get the proc, swap to my chakrams, and then kill. That was like a slow, perfect proc, right? And the only variation from that would be this set is full blood. And that is for when I do stuff like this. Proc Cosmic Killer, proc blood, and then use parry and run. And I'm still using my 8 out of 8 blood piece right here. That's all I use to kill mobs. 8 out of 8 blood. I don't swap until I get to the boss. Then what I'll do, I'll go in there, Cosmic Killer, Kraken Bow, and then swap and mess up by 1 auto attack. We can't hear you very well. Or is it you, sir, that can't hear me very well? It always seems to be you. But we'll see. Hopefully you can hear me better. I feel like I'm yelling, dude. Whenever I turn myself up like that, I feel like I'm like literally yelling. But I could be wrong, I guess. I don't even know which one has a microphone in it. Like, I know I have these headphones have built-in microphones. I just don't know which headphone has it. So that's the problem. Probably good because I'm holding the one of the headphones in my hand. That's probably why it's good. All right, I'm almost 300K because at 300K I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a little bit at 300K. You know, I don't really get the winter event. Like, blood is cheap now, but SB went up in price. You know, I can tell you why that is. The reason why SB went up in price is because for the people who are opening locked boxes, we are not getting any SB dropping. Like, the SB doesn't drop, right? And I've been telling a lot of people to get SB, and so when you tell like 300 people to get SB and 50 of them listen to you, just that alone is going to have a strain on the market. And so people are looking for their SB set so that they can get that buff. And they should have been doing this a long time ago. So now everyone's playing catch up, but there's no SB dropping. The chests don't drop it. How are you supposed to get it? So the only people who are selling their SB are people who already had it. And that's the issue, is there's no more new SB. So I'm hoping that they add SB to the Labyrinth leaderboard this year so that people can get themselves some good gear. But last Labyrinth was horrible. Like, nothing dropped. The drop chances for everything was so horrible. Oh my god. It felt like it was a punishment of a sort. Like, there was so much stuff on the loot table. Immortal daggers, immortal bow, Blackbeard's hooks, daggers, Kershaw Vanity, Maul of Olorus. There was like all sorts of arcanes, like bounty bow, all this stuff. Like, you know, bounty hunter bow. But nothing dropped. Ever. So that was fun. Yeah, 110 million. Jeez. For SB 3-piece, that's crazy. And you need 6. You don't need 3. You need all of them. Like, you need the weapon and you need 6. Always go with the bow. Never go with the SB daggers. The bow is good enough. You really don't need much. All you need it for is the proc. Like the Cosmic Killer proc. You don't need it for the charge proc. Sup, Xena? How's it going? So that's good.
I don't see the present.
I know. I'm gonna wrap it later.
Oh, okay.
That's
fine.
what I said.
Okay.
No problem. Don't worry about it. Okay. You need blood weapons. Blood chakram proc is not good enough. You need bow as well. Correct. Merry Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas. I never use my chakram proc ever. Ever. I always use, like, this is blood bro proc right here. So that's my blood bro proc, and then I swap to my chakrams, and I finish the boss off. But I never, ever, ever use blood chakram proc. Well, I don't know what to say. I would say... What? No, 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 it's not. No. That's not a thing. I can't do that. There's no way. The elf set, yeah, it's very good. It one-shots everything. Well, not bosses, but everything else, yeah. Alright, at 300k, guys, I'm going to take a break so I can chill, smoke, relax, help my mom wrap some stupid presents, and I already have all the other presents under the tree and everything for everybody, but I don't. I barely have mine. Yeah, I should have made a video earlier about like what sets everybody needs. That's not like if everybody just copied the few sets that I use, they would have an amazing time in this game. You don't need the gems, you don't need the awakens, none of that. Just the gear. Just the gear. Like I have different gear loadouts for different things. Like I haven't even put my daggers on once during this whole event. Usually, like at all, they're just not on my loadout. But they're there. They're just not. I'm just not using them. Come on, pet. Here we go. Come on, banish him instantly. Come on. Banish him instantly. Oh, he used aim shot. Okay, that's fine. That's good. We can do that. SB Chakrams for 7 million. No, don't get them. The reason why you don't use SB Chakrams instead of SB Bow or SB Daggers is because when you use the Chakram, when you auto attack with the Chakram, it's going to proc your weapon proc. And that is absolutely miserable when you are going to proc your Cosmic Killer. All you need to do is auto attack or dash. And yeah, if you're using the Chakrams, if you accidentally use your auto attack to proc, oh well, there goes 20 seconds cooldown, waiting for your other ones. Yeah, I will copy you on AM War. Oh, on Era Warrior, but I start for the SB as you told me. Good. Yeah, just get the SB set for right now, and then I can go through my loadouts on an actual video. Like I'll make a video on my actual loadout, so that way actually people can, I can direct people towards that. And then I'll probably do an updated skill video. I really don't want to, but people are asking for my skills. You know what? I'm probably not going to do an updated skill video because I have a couple of them that are the same as I have right now. So there's really no point. It's really just you get around the same loadout as I do, and then just work around it for small things, like for different situations. You don't need to it's not that deep. You don't have to worry. I didn't get my Cosmic Killer there, so I had to swap back to my set. Okay. Perfect. I'm at 300k. So let's tell him. Hold on one sec. Going to take a small break. We're ranked 19 at 300k. Yamato is 7,000 behind us. Haley is 20k behind us. And Tequila is about 36k behind. So that's about, if he was playing right now, that's about 3.5 hours. And he's not playing right now, so I should be safe. If these two guys can work out a tie, then we could stop soon. But I think Mio Sophia is going to try to catch up to them, and that's going to put everyone under them rushing. So it's going to be it'll go like this. Anna's going to make Tequila run. Tequila will then make Lucretia run. Nanona will be like, oh shit. Tritidic will see Nanona and all these people coming for him. He'll run. Haley will do the same thing. Same with Yamato. I will do the same thing. Same with this person. So after a while, it'll all work its way up. And every single person's going to be moving still. This is the next 20k gap right here for Jaded Unicorn. So, yep. People are going to be running. People are going to be running. Sounds good, man. Well, let's just take a maybe 20-30 minute break. Then I'm going to come back and hit it hard. Alright. So with my proc set, I'll show you guys right now. The only thing that's different is that I use all of my SB, 6-piece SB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But this doesn't count as a piece right here at all, if you notice. So this is the 6 pieces over here. 6 out of 3. And for my last piece, I use the Immortal bracelet. If you don't have the Immortal bracelet and you see that Star Beast bracelet is cheaper, you can get that. But I would suggest getting the Immortal bracelet if you can. Catacombs will come out again, so don't worry about like, oh, Immortal bracelet's gone forever, we're never going to be able to get it again. No, not true. Catacombs will come out again, and you'll be able to farm not only the bracelet, you'll be able to farm the aura and all the other stuff that is there. Okay, so you're not going to have to worry about that. Yeah, so it's all good. But yeah, so I'll probably take a break pretty soon, but I will show you guys. Let's see, what should I show you? So I'll go to my normal loadouts real quick. So my dagger loadout, and then I have my Dune bow loadout. This is what I would be normally using right here. If it was totally normal, on a normal day, there would be no, like, you know, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Hold on. Alright, so on a normal day, I would proc Cosmic Killer is the first thing I would proc. It would be right here. Cosmic Killer, bottom, full SB with Immortal Bracelet, right? So pretty standard. And that's only, like, when I'm procking on something, I just literally do this. Boom. If I proc, cool. If I didn't, I'll shoot an auto attack. Then I'll usually go, if I'm in Dunevale and I'm killing monsters, I will use this setup. This setup is, well, you can't really see the damage, really, because I don't have pets allowed here. So let me turn on pets. So 114k damage, 141k DPS for my proc set. And this consists of Blood Star Daggers, which give 10% dex. I don't have anything else. I don't want crit damage on here because this is not what I'm going to be damaging with. I just want the proc itself. So hypothetically, you could even go movement speed on this, and it would just be just as good. It doesn't matter about the awake, really. And then we go down to here. This is my second damage item. I showed you guys that. 4% dex, 1% damage. And then my crit damage stuff there. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, this is my proc set, never mind. So yeah, I'm procking the Veil Helm, which is giving me 25% lethality, damage resistance, soul resistance, 25% damage. That's the main thing it's giving me, 25% damage. Then this proc is going to be giving me 400 primary stat, which is amazing for all of my Radiant Gems in my next damage set. 3 times damage, and reflects. So that person was right. This does reflect damage. It's not that great. You won't even notice it at all, period, like whatsoever. Sovereign, if you have a chance, get this, because mainly it has the 10% damage on the ring itself, but also it gives you 100% buff to primary stat and non-boss damage. So this is very good for proccing and using for killing stuff in Dune. Like if I needed to, I could use this set alone and still kill everything in Dunevale. Like I don't have to swap to any other set. This would be it. And I don't even have veil in here. I have one piece of veil. Alright, let's move on. And my blood amulet, I'm proccing this for the explosion. The blood crystal bomb. So that's always good. And let's see here. Blood artifact, I do try to proc this. Might as well. Yeah, Veilhelm's not that bad, and Veilhelm's actually really good too. So definitely keep that in mind. I proc Immortal. This is one of the most important procs you can have because it's giving you that crit damage. That's giving you crit damage 10% right off the bat. Some people were saying that it would be smart to, for my damage set, use this. Let's see. Equip. So some people think I should be using this setup here. And maybe they're right. Maybe I should. Let's see how much damage I lose. So I'm at 245k right now. If I put on Immortal and my Veil, 245. So I'm going down another like 10k, 9,000, but I'm gaining 10% more crit damage. So I think that's worth it because honestly, the more crit damage, the better. Like, especially since this set is all about that. Let's go ahead and look at this real quick, shall we? I do have Kitsune pet. Yes, I do. My normal pet would be like something like this, Polar and Parry. So let's just go to a Polar and Parry kind of thing. So 182k, that's pretty standard. But let's look at the crit damage. Okay. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, so 142% crit damage. So I think I do need to use this like this. Instead of that. Instead of that. There's a lot of stuff, guys. I'm just waiting for the full veil set. Honest to God, like this coming week, once I have the full veil set, which as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pieces full radiant gems. So the second that this next piece comes out, I'm gonna get another 20% dexterity, 10% more speed, and 10% more damage. That's gonna be huge. So I think that's going to be my damage set from here on out. I'll be able to just use full veil. So I'm not going to mess with it too much. I'm not going to take away what I have. You know what? I might as well just get ready for that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to just stay in the highest amount of damage I can possibly muster and just not use my crit damage for now. And I think that I do have that option of getting up to 142%. And I think, honestly, it's going to be better. But 22% is a lot to lose. You got to think, like, that's like a whole weapon enchant almost of crit damage to lose. So I would be going down, like, 40k damage. But like 30k damage. I'd be going down 30k damage, but I'd be gaining 22% crit damage. So I'm pretty sure that if you did the math on that, the crit damage would work out to way more crit. Like, you would be doing way more damage with that crit damage. Instead of seeing the numbers here bigger, you're going to see the numbers on here bigger. Like, I've seen a total crit damage of like 13 billion. So that's the highest I've seen so far, I think. It's like around 13 bill. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'll probably start streaming again pretty soon here. I am gonna be having someone make me a new weapon area, and also a new like aura area for my house, and badge and vanity, like mainly weapon vanity and stuff like that. But I'm gonna commission someone to do that for me hopefully here soon. That should be pretty fun. I'll be able to show you guys how they do after. There's gonna be a couple things I am gonna be keeping. I think I'm gonna try to keep I'm going to try to keep this over here, like my pool area and the spa area, I hope, because I always like the vibe over here. It's pretty chill. But I am going to change all of this to make it a little bit more neat. Change all of this to make it a little bit more neat. Probably change this house too. Take it away. Take away this floating bedroom area that I had. And make more like... I don't know. We'll have to see what the person wants to do. But wouldn't that be cool if I could have Jupiter and Blizz Aura? That'd be cool. But anyways, so yeah, guys, I will be back, and hopefully you guys have fun. 2 more days for Christmas. Tomorrow is going to be the day for our giveaway, the 150 million. Plus, like I said, I'll be giving away some extra stuff for fun. Just a couple of extra things to people who are joining the chat. That way people can try to win some stuff. And it should be fun. Yeah. So, alright, guys. I will check you tomorrow. Thank you guys for checking in. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.